Well, what is up, everybody? Big Norb coming back at you. What do we got today? We got a foggy day, guys. It's a foggy day here in Florida, and surprisingly, it is 51 degrees right now. I know for some of you, if you live up north, you're like, 51? I still wear shorts at 51. I know you probably do. But here in Florida, it's a different story. You know, they're not used to getting it. I say they because I'm from California originally, born in Los Angeles. And we moved out here years ago. We moved away from all the drugs and the gangs. And you might have drugs and gangs in your neighborhood, in your area, in your state. But I gotta tell you, the cost of living is very high in Florida. I mean, in California, that we moved to Florida to, you know, find a better life, man. And we found it. We live out in Central Florida, in a small town. And I got neighbors to my right and left, but all across from me is all orange groves. I gotta show you that one day. Just orange groves growing. So when the oranges are blossoming, you know, that orange blossom is a beautiful smell, man. I gotta tell you, that thing is I just go out there and I'm just like, this is what life is all about, baby. Waking up and smelling the orange blossoms. Oh, snap. Anyways, we got the beach so close to us, you know. It's about I don't know, 45. No, it's more like an hour. It's about an hour's drive. But beautiful white sandy beaches here in the Gulf. And some great fishing, game fishing. I've had my share of stories, man, where I've caught some pretty damn big fish, like snook and tarpon. Look them up. They're big fish, man. Anyways, there is, you know, that feeling of country living, I guess you could say. And I'm not really one to be into animals and all that. I love animals as far as pets and that, but as far as cattle and horses, and I'm not a cowboy. You know what I mean? I'm not a cowboy. I never said I was, so, you know, but we find it interesting because every time we go back to California, as soon as you get to LAX, which is the airport there in LA, man, you smell the city smells and the city noises. You know you've arrived somewhere where you better open your eyes and you better keep them peeled and be on the lookout. You know what I mean? Because just anything can happen out there, man. Yes, certain areas you want to stay out from, you know, or away from, especially at night. You can drive through the day and be like, man, this is nice, and then drive at night and you just see everybody slinging dope and just acting a damn fool. But I love California. There's mountains, there's valleys, of course, because of the mountains. So before we moved to Florida, we lived in San Bernardino, the Inland Empire. That's how they dub it there. And we lived at the foothill of the mountains. Very beautiful. Right now we would be looking up at the snow caps, you know, looking at all the beautiful snow. And we would take a trip up to the mountains, you know, drive up there, put your snow chains on and drive up the mountains and just enjoy the day. You know, you could take something as simple as an inner tube and just start sliding down. Man, that was fun as heck. Toboggans or whatever you want to take up there. But it was fun, beautiful, fluffy snow. We play there all day, or, you know, for most of the day. I probably last only a half a day out there, man, because it is cold. And you got to keep your hands and your feet warm, you know. But at the end of the day, we'd go back down the mountains, and it was still cold, but it wasn't, it was different because we didn't have to, you know, be shoveling our cars out of the driveway or none of that. It never got that bad. But definitely beautiful memories. And I got a lot of my family. My wife is as well, you know. She's got family up in Northern California, up in the Bay that way, and San Francisco and Oakland Bay. And I got family in Southern California there, Los Angeles, San Bernardino, San Diego. So it's always nice to get out and, you know, go get a chance to go visit them. But it's not cheap, you know. Tickets are expensive. I see things. Gas has gone down, but the price of tickets have not. You know, you go out somewhere like that's about anywhere from $350 to $600. You know, round trip, depending on when you get them and all that. You know how that goes. Anyways, I want to wish you guys a happy Monday, guys. We are 7 days out. Can you believe that? 7 days away from old St. Nick's visit. Christmas Day next Monday. What? Guys, I got to tell you something. You better start thinking about shopping if you haven't done your shopping already. Because this week is going to go by, boom, just like that. Fast. Sunday is Christmas Eve, of course, and then Christmas Day. Wow. I know at work, we get a whole week off from Christmas Day all the way past the New Year. So I got a week off. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to get into something, though. So that'll be nice. I'm not sure if we want to go to an amusement park or do something else. But nevertheless, I'll find something to get into. And we'll see you guys then. But also, pay attention if you're here in Florida. Pay attention to that second chance drawing. There's a lot of people throwing away tickets. That triple match where you win either matching your numbers, match the bonus number, or get 3 like amounts. I'm finding that in the trash, they're throwing a lot of these tickets away, and they haven't even scratched the whole ticket. In other words, to see if you got 3 like amounts. In fact, I seen a lady, she said she scanned her ticket and she didn't think she had a winner. And I told her, I said, you know, you should check your tickets because you just never know. She goes, oh, I don't have a winner, you know, whatever. And I scratched the ticket for her on the barcode. We were still in the store, you know what I mean? I'm not going to snatch the ticket from the lady. But she scanned the ticket and said, oh, it says $1,000. Will they pay me even if I didn't win? I said, you got to check the ticket. And I told her, I told her, you got to scratch all the amounts. She had 3 amounts of $1,000 each. She had a claimer and she was going to throw it in the trash. And you can say, you should have let her throw it away, Big Norb, and then you would have got it. That's not my style. You know, I believe what is for me is for me, what's for you is for you. And that's just the way it is, you know. So there's no reason to be conniving out there and trying to prey on people, you know. I'm trying to prey on them, or you're trying to prey on them. 2 different things. But, you know, I got my own blessings coming. And I was glad that she, you know, she had a winner, obviously. And $1,000, man, come on. But I have found some in the trash that haven't been scanned. Those tickets, that series of tickets that haven't been scratched. And I'll scratch the barcode and scan them and see if they're a winner. So far, I found $40. Another time I found $30. I found a couple of $10 and $20 winners. You know, free play, man, free wins. And the reason I'm scanning them is because I'm scanning them to put them in the second chance. And if they're not losers, they have to be the non-winning tickets. But if they're not non-winning tickets, of course, it's not going to let you. It'll say invalid, and it gives you a little message there. So then you go back in to check your ticket, and then you'll see the prize there. But either way, pay attention, guys. Always scan your tickets, whether it's this one or another one. We can easily overlook a number, and it just takes one number, guys, you know. Just I think about this. What if that lady would have had $1 million winner? She would have threw it in the trash, you know, and somebody would have found it. Maybe Big Noel, you never know. become a millionaire by finding one in the trash, I'm not going to be like, oh, I bought this ticket. I'm going to be like, yeah, I found it in the trash. $1 million. One man's trash is another man's treasure. All right, guys, get ready. Christmas is coming, whether you're ready or not. I pray that you have the supplies, what you need for this Christmas holiday. Let's remember one thing. It's not about giving stuff and getting stuff. I got you this for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas? I want this. Give me this. It's like a wish list. Let's not forget, I should say, the real meaning of Christmas. And I find that at this time, this season, more people are likely to be generous, around Christmas time rather than other. Nobody's ever said, oh, Happy New Year, I'm going to give you a gift, or I'm going to be, give you some money. You see people sometimes having, or not having, I should say, having less. And a lot of people are more likely to be generous with them during these holidays, Can't buy yourself a Christmas ham, buy yourself a Christmas rotisserie, baby. You know what I mean? All right, this is the season when everybody's making their favorite plates. I know Thanksgiving is a favorite, but Christmas, come on, that's another one. That's a close second right there. Get ready get together with your neighbors, with your family, your neighborhood. Sometimes, in the cul-de-sacs, you guys have potlucks and whatnot. Hey, this is the time to get together, enjoy each other, appreciate each other, because we just never know. Holidays also bring death. I hate to mention that, but that's true. Sometimes people die unexpectedly, or they're very sick and they're excited, but then, they end up dying and stuff. But and just to mention, maybe some of you have lost a loved one, a relative, a close friend, and this season's just, you'll be like, I'm just not in the mood, Big Norb, but life goes on. I'm not saying to forget them. My parents are gone, and even though I'm not that old, I wish, when I see older folks, the grandmas and the grandpas, it strikes a nerve with me in a good way, because I remember my parents, and I wish I had them, man. I wish I had them still. I never mistreated them. I always appreciated, always, celebrated them. And rather than saying, here, I'm going to drop the kids off, I say, Mom, let's go. We go here and there, or Dad, hey, let's go. I take them with me, you know what I mean? Making memories, whether we went to an amusement park, whether we went to a restaurant to eat, I wanted them there to enjoy, that moment. And so that's how we did it. So now I got great memories of my parents. I'll share this with you as a final note, because I know this one went a little bit long. And my mom was a fantastic cook. How you think Big Norb got so damn big, baby? Anyway, she was a fantastic cook, and she wrote down her recipes in a journal book, a little story to go with it. Maybe where she learned how to make this or whatever we celebrated during that time. And she wrote all the recipes down, man. I really have that as something to cherish, And so anyways, if you're one that likes to cook, I encourage you, maybe check that out. I was gifted this year, like something similar, nice little leather journal, and that's what I'm going to do with my recipes as well. So maybe that's an idea for you. I think gifts should be thoughtful, not just like, oh, I bought you a pair of shoes because you want to choose. I think things like that, where you put a little more thought into it, or have more meaning, they're more meaningful. But anyways, hey, get ready. Get ready to have a great day and to have a great week. I'm going to be super busy because I got a lot of overtime we put in right before the holidays so that we can get that holiday. And but I'm good with that. So Big Norb signing out, praying that you and your family have all the provisions that you need. Maybe not everything you want, but what you need, you'll have. All right? God bless you. We'll see you guys next time. Big Norb is out. Boom, baby.